Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's about 3:30 Central Time. The markets are getting ready to open, and I thought I would do another video entitled, Does the Impulse Scanner Work on Stocks? So let me get some of the particulars out of the way. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Scroll below if you're potentially interested in joining our community. The actual link to join and what package to choose to get access to this amazing software is in the bio. And if you need more information, just reach me and I will send some more content to you. I've been making money online 25 years. The past 6.5 years as a trader will be year 7 come November. Okay. So I wanted to do a video because there's lots of videos that I've done on forex pairs, indices, crypto, etc. And I wanted to do a video because I do get this question a lot and I want to start answering folks' questions. And the question is, does the impulse scanner work on stocks? Okay, so I'm going to show you. All right, so this is the alert panel that you're looking at. And in our particular team, we have two strategies that we focus on. Okay, we focus on a scalping strategy, and then we have a fair value gap strategy, which is based on smart money concepts. So what I'm going to go over today is the 4-step scalping strategy that we have. So as you can see over here, here is the alert panel, right? 1 minute, 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour daily. All right. And obviously we do forex, metals, crypto, indices, and this is stocks. All right. And now I do every single stock, but we have a lot of stocks here that you can choose from. So when we're doing stocks or anything with the impulse scanner for the 4-step scalping, we want to look for the time frames that are all aligned in one direction. The blue means trending up. The orange means trending down. So there's a couple that I kind of looked up a little bit prior to me recording this video. And let's see the first one. Okay, so the first one is Cisco, right? Cisco Kid. I wonder how many people actually know what that means. That you're probably thinking Cisco, the company, oil, stuff like that. Okay. So as you can see, all the time frames align, including the 4 hour and the daily. For the purpose of the scalping strategy, it's really about the 1 minute to 1 hour, and we're on the 5 minute, right? Scalping is more on 1 minute and 5 minute, nothing on the higher time frames, okay? So step 2 of this particular strategy is a macro trend arrow. So when you log in for folks that are actual customers or thinking about being customers, you have to make sure this is on blue, okay? The macro trend. So this is the macro trend that's appearing. And again, this is the 5 minute. The markets aren't quite open yet, all right? So on the 5 minute, when you see step 2 of the macro arrow, you have 10 hours to execute a potential trade, or does not become valid unless the rest of the steps are followed within those 10 hours. On the 1 minute, you actually have 2 hours, okay? And this is the 1 minute on Cisco. Very interesting on my candles. So we're going to stick to the 5 minute. Now, step 3 is we are potentially looking for a retest, okay? Everybody knows for trading that's followed me, it's, things go up, then they retest, and they continue to go up, or vice versa. They go down, they retest, they go back down, etc. So we're waiting on a retest or a retrace or whatever you want to call it, and we're looking for 4 blue candles. Now, there are some folks that, and I'm kind of one of them, that want 4 blue candles with the arrows. But some people feel comfortable doing with just 4 blue arrows, all right? So on this particular movement here, right, even though it's still all trending down, it's kind of consolidating at the moment, okay? So for example, here are 4 blue arrows, all right? So if you wanted to get in on this particular scalp, you would get in at the base of this candle, and you would have collected some pips. Then it would have gone back up, etc. Okay, so this is real consolidation on a 5 minute. I'm looking for 4 blue candles with the arrows. Here they are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you're looking for the first red candle and arrow going back down. All right. So this is a potential opportunity. Let me move my face, and then let me get my trend line. And how you would measure the stop loss, okay, because people ask, okay, where do I put my stop loss? All right. It's usually the width of, these are Bollinger Bands, but a secret sauce Bollinger Bands, okay? So let me draw it. So I go from one Bollinger Band to the other, all right? And then if it allows me to pick it up, which of course doesn't, there we go, doesn't always cooperate, okay? And then that's where we put our stop loss, okay? All right. Now, some folks you might see might give it a little bit more room. I do not. All right. I am strict. There's a reason I trade successfully, because when you follow strategy, you don't want to deviate from the strategy. Now, if you got in there, all right, as you can see, it's consolidating, went up, nowhere near stop loss. So definitely consolidated, and then you got this movement. So when the market's open, it'll be interesting to see if this continues to go down. All time frames are aligned, okay? And then how you manage the trade with take profit or, whatever you want to accomplish as your trading goal, that's up to you. Remember, it's a scalping strategy, so some you'll get easy moves and some you won't get easy moves, okay? Some might take longer, and some might be really, really big moves. There was an odd CAD last week that if you go to my timeline on Facebook, and I probably did a video on it, you can probably see it on YouTube, went for a long time. So it was more of an intraday trade, all right? There's one more I want to look at. If I wrote down a note, but I don't know if I know how to read my writing. I think it was Alabama. Okay, or I didn't know how to read my writing. That's very possible. All right, let me see. Let me see the other. I wanted to show you one more. Maybe it's Berkshire. Okay, so it's Berkshire. All right. So let me show you a little bit about this one. Okay. Now, all the time frames, and remember, markets are about to open, so they're currently closed, so you're not seeing any moving candles. Most of them trending down. Obviously, the 1 hour isn't, okay? But at the time that this macro appeared, definitely trending down, okay? That macro says there's going to be a trend here, okay? So you're looking for step 3, assuming this is all orange when this macro popped up, which is probable, okay? But I'm just for the sake of this video, I want to make sure you follow the steps, all right? 1 minute to 1 hour, all trending in the same direction. Step 2, macro. Step 3, you're looking for 4 blue arrows, okay? You're looking for 4 blue arrows, and then a potential move back down, okay? So in this case, this is a good learning tool, all right? Because no matter what strategy you have, okay, you can lose trades. Now, here are 4 blue arrows and the first red arrow back down. So you would get in at the base of this candle. So let me draw so I can, this is a trend, this is a learning tool. Whoops, wrong one. Boom. We're going to draw the Bollinger Bands, which are much wider. Whoops, drop. Okay. Come on, grab it for me. There we go. Okay, that's the close of the candle. All right. Now, I bet prior to me putting that Bollinger Band or putting that stop loss there, you're like, but Jeff, it's trending up. Look at all the blue arrows. Look at all the blue arrows. Look at all the blue arrows. You're right. But it didn't hit stop loss, right? Came close, and then look, boom. Honestly, I'm thinking, nope, we didn't have 4 more blue. So here's one that's close. Okay, definitely would get close to stop loss, but then you've got the move. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when the market's open. Will it continue to kind of creep back up, or will it continue to go down? All right, that's why this Bollinger Band, or this secret sauce is what they call it, and no, I don't know what it is important. That's why your stop loss is important, right? Some people even do stop loss even higher, right? Because the rest of the steps are in line. I personally don't. I leave it the width of the Bollinger Bands and call it a day, okay? So let me go back to, let me see if I see anything else real quick. ExxonMobil. No, because all time frames aren't aligned. Let me see if there's anything else. JNJ. I got to be honest, I don't know what JNJ is. Don't see anything. All time frames are aligned, but I see no macro. Okay, so that'll be interesting if the market's open, if a macro appears. Let me see. Nike. Let me take a peek at Nike. Okay. Nope, time frames aren't aligned. See? It does have a macro, but time frames are not aligned. I think I looked at Pfizer before this video. I did not see anything. PG, I think that's that dish detergent, etc. All those home cleaning products. Nope, all time frames aren't aligned. Okay? And you can go through these within, well, they've added some new ones. They're adding new stocks all the time, by the way. Okay? So here's one. Here's one. Here's one. You ready? Here's one real quick. Okay, all time frames aligned. Step 2, macro. Step 3, 4 blue. Boom. Step 4, get in on the first red arrow. All right, and there it is, starting to move down. So we'll see how it plays out when the market's open. Okay, so there's one. You can go through these in literally a couple minutes, and you can see what potential opportunities there are. Okay, Adidas, another one to watch. All time frames aligned. You are looking for 4 red arrows in a retrace. Nothing at this point, but certainly something to keep an eye on. Barclays. And is that that's the liquor, right? Let's go Bayer. They've definitely added some new stocks. Bayer. All time frames not aligned. It is a macro, but all time frames aligned. Gonna have to see that play out a little bit later. Let's see. They've definitely added some stocks. Okay. Tesco UK. That's an interesting one. Okay. No, all time frames not aligned, but a macro has appeared before the market's close. Okay. So that's pretty much it. It's 4 steps. It's ask yourself, do you think you can do this? Step 1, time frames 1 minute to 1 hour aligned. It'd be on the 5 minute, might be even perfect to have that 4 hour line. Step 2, macro arrow. Step 3, a retest against the macro arrow. And then step 4, get in on the first candle going back in direction. That's it. So the question is, does this work on stocks? The answer is yes. If it's something you can do, reach me. I'll help you get started. We have an entire community to help you. We have a Discord community, a team training website, a couple Q&A sessions with our leadership during the week. We answer all questions. We've been a team going on eight years. This is our 8th year. I'm 6.5. We're going on 8 years. This platform is 10 years. Okay. It is amazing. If you need any more information, reach me. Have a good day, everybody.